We'd love to keep our statements to about 2 minutes. Senator.
How long was mine? Well, hell, I spent 3 minutes thanking you.
Yes, sir. That's why you had 4 minutes. Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First, I want to take a point of personal privilege. Photojournalism is one of the underappreciated aspects of the media. We take it for granted. One of the Hill's preeminent photojournalists is retiring, I think Thursday. Ms. Becky Hamill. We've seen her around here a lot. We've certainly seen her work product, which is extraordinary. She's a proud graduate in photojournalism from Syracuse. We hope she'll come back and see us, and I wanted to recognize her fine work and thank her for giving so much to the American people. Second, Mr. Chairman, Madam Ranking Member, I want to thank you and all the members of this committee for the bipartisanship. I hope we will all chase Senator Thune, our majority leader, like a dog to the tree line, get him to bring this bill up on the floor. Senator Warren and I want to talk briefly about one provision. Senator Warren and I have a provision in this bill that would, I think, help generate housing in America. The most stunning statistic to me is the fact that the median age of a new homeowner, first-time homeowner in America today is 38. That's almost 40 before you can afford a home. It hasn't been that many years ago that the median age was 29. We've got a problem. Now, housing is only tangentially a federal issue. It's really an issue for local government. Local government decides, for example, how to zone the land within its jurisdiction. That's good and that's bad, but I respect federalism. So I don't think we need to be telling our friends in local government how to increase the housing stock. I do think that we should use our role, which is to provide the money in a way that incents local government to build more houses. We give $2.3 billion a year in HUD grants to local government for things like housing, sewer, infrastructure, water. $2.3 billion a year. Under Senator Warren and I's proposal, if you increase your housing stock over a 5-year period, you will get extra money. Here's the other side of that coin. If you don't increase your housing stock over a 5-year period, more specifically, if you fall below the median point compared to other states, then you're going to lose 10% of your money. And we're going to take that 10% of the money from those states that don't reach the median and give it to those states that do. Before my friends in local government get their bowels in an uproar, we're not telling you how or even if to increase housing. That's up to you. I don't want to get in the zoning business. We are telling you that over a 5-year period, you're going to be compared to your peers. And those of you who surpass your peers are going to get extra money. Those of you who don't are going to lose the money, and we're going to give it to those states and local governments who do. I think it'll have a big impact.
Thank you. We'd love to keep our statements to about 2 minutes. Senator.
How long was mine? Well, hell, I spent 3 minutes thanking you.
Yes, sir. That's why you had 4 minutes. Senator Warner.
All right, Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member, thank you. I got that done quickly. Senator Kennedy, that was like, you are so subtle.
Subtle?
Subtle. You are so subtle, because I know you don't want to push those localities, but that plus up or decrease, that's capitalism at work.
I've been called a lot of things, Senator, but subtle, I never one of them.
All right, this doesn't count against my time, Mr. Chairman.
But it does.
I just want to echo thank you to the chair and the ranking member. I think we all hear, no matter what state. Housing supply is the thing we hear some of the most about. And John's comment about 38 years old, that's way too old in America to buy that first home. So what I think is extraordinary about this, and I know you don't want to cut red tape, but this bill actually does cut red tape across a whole lot of levels. And I think we have, sometimes in the effort to try to protect people, overdone at times. That notion of protection versus opportunity, I think we need to push the needle a little bit back more towards opportunity. And this bill does this in a host of ways, particularly in an area that, candidly, 15 years ago, I was not that keen on, manufacturing and modular housing. We've seen a revolution of those fields. We need to put more of that out that pushes supply. I really want to thank Senator Banks for our effort together on the Reside Act, which looks at both increasing supply, but also dealing with the challenge that a lot of communities, urban, rural, suburban, have in terms of blighted properties. There's not a community in America that doesn't have a strip mall that's seen its better days. And the notion you've got these strip malls that already have power, parking, broadband, how we can incent renovation and changeover to housing in a lot of these is extraordinarily important. We do that. I will finish quickly with the fact that the Reside Act also provides funding for land trust. I've been a big advocate in Henrico County, Virginia. I would encourage anyone here, both sides of the aisle. They are doing very creative, cutting sewer connect fees, permitting houses in 12 years, and also dramatically lowering the cost of the underlying, because they have a very aggressive housing trust fund and land bank. So again, I think these are good uses. There's a whole series of components in this bill. I strongly urge it's 24-0. That might get us to like 90 plus on the floor. I'm hopeful. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Only 40 seconds left.
Appreciate that. Senator Haggerty.
Thank you, Chairman Scott. I really appreciate your leadership on this legislation. Frankly,